Hey there, we are live with the Minecraft Gauntlet. So what we'll do quickly is we shall head to the absolute beginning of it. Hey there, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream.
I mean,
Welcome. So this is the Minecraft Gauntlet that both Penguin and myself have built that we are going to invite viewers to come and join us with. So this is the very first room. We've still got to decorate it and stuff like that, but effectively we have spawners in here. So the players will come in and they will have to destroy all these spawners collectively to be able to beat it and move on to the next section. In here, we will be loading these chests up with some stuff before they progress into the next area. Now, in this tower, there are 3 levels, all of which will have spiders and spider webs. And then up here,
going like a labyrinth style spiderweb course for the first few levels, hey? So you kind
um,
of go through the room, you can't just like run beeline it to the stairs.
well, yeah, that's going to be the purpose of the spider webs, to slow people down.
And then like zigzag, so you can't just run straight through. You're gonna have to move through it if you want some sort of speed.
Uh, well, yeah, the spider webs will slow people down, so the aim is just that they have to tear their way through the spider webs. Uh, and then once you've gotten through all of the spider sections, there are 3 tunnels that you have to choose from. They have a trapdoor, but 2 of them are safe. 1 of them is not. I think it's this one was not safe, but obviously
Yeah,
for the stream we'll change it up. So you won't know which one is safe and which one isn't. From there, you are now in a labyrinth. So a bit of like an obstacle course sort of maze. With, I guess, some jumping and stuff like that. So you have to guess the right way. But I won't go through it because I don't want to give it away as to which one you go to. But then once you've made it through the labyrinth, you come to this tower, which you climb all the way to the top. We probably will have some more. It's well, I mean, we're gonna toy around with the spawners and stuff like that, so we have a certain element of difficulty. But the idea is for it to not be like just crazy impossible. So, yeah,
might be a fair few people fighting it out, trying to get to the end. So you're not just fighting the mobs and stuff. You're kind of working against each other as well as working with each other.
exactly, yeah.
So it's going to be a bit of a cluster, if you know what I mean.
So here is another room where we will supply some more equipment, bits and pieces, with a leap of faith. So this will stop you from being able to go back up to the tower top. If you die, basically you have to respawn at the very beginning and work your way back. Once you finally made it to this section, I have made a little bit of a village so far. So there's a heap of houses. So once you're in here, you will have access to a lot of materials. So there's wood, beds, so you can choose to respawn in this area. Most of the houses are decorated. Some of the chests will have some stuff, but here, where I have some hidden areas, I will fill these in. Obviously not with bedrock, but I will cover those ones up, and I will change the placement of those sort of hidden compartment areas through each house or each building. So like this one here is like a supermarket sort of setup. But the aim is to find an item. I'm thinking we'd go with maybe an emerald or something. What do you think, Penguin?
Yeah, something like that.
So the aim is to find the emerald. So we've still got a whole heap of space to fill in with more houses, buildings, perhaps a maze of sorts, like a simple maze. Um, if you do grab some blocks, you'd be able to cheat it, but ideally, your aim is to dig up parts of the ground to find these sort of hidden rooms where the item will be held. And the aim will be to get that emerald up onto this platform. So you'll have to build your way up. And of course, in this area, there's just going to be hordes of zombies, skeletons, just everything that wants to try and destroy you. So we'll go for a quick tour through this area. We have a cemetery next to a church. In the church, spells that die. I've kept it nice and creepy. But like say for the church, for instance, I think there's a hidden room just here. So these rooms will change for the stream. So they won't always be the exact same placement. But yeah. We are open to more ideas and more suggestions to making this gauntlet a little bit more entertaining, I suppose. But this will be, so far, this is going to be the final place. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. But yeah, so what we're going to do is we're not going to spend too much at the beginning of the stream doing all that really repetitive building. So like here's like a half-finished house just to kind of give it a new suburb sort of feel. Some, I guess, just kind of a creepy building, because once we fully enclose this roof and have selected lighting, certain parts of it, like you can see the church over there, it's really, really dark, and we want to keep that vibe because we want some parts to be harder than others. So everybody who's doing the gauntlet is forced to work together. So, you know, it's pinning one against each other. I guess for the beginning, I might end up spreading it out so that you work in teams. Right now, it's a bit of a work in progress. But yeah, what we are going to do now is we are going to go to the very first room. Penguin and I are going to get ourselves suited up, and we're just going to toy around with the spawners, because if both of us have, I guess, really, really good equipment, like say netherite sword and netherite armor, if combined we struggle with the zombies, then it gives us an idea that full lobby will struggle. So where are you, Penguin?
I'm kind of in your village.
What do you think of it?
So far, so good. Just one thing with your shop, you've got the blocks too close to the top of the chests. You can't open them
Oh, okay.
unless that's purposefully done.
Yeah,
If not,
a lot of it is just for aesthetics.
yeah, right.
Yeah. Um, yes, so for the audience, yeah, it is going to be a bit of a competition. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword in terms of competition. So
You're rewarded for working together, but at the same time,
yeah, effectively, so
only one person can make it out.
you can either come in as a team. So when we kind of a break at the beginning, you can separate out and become teams. I can select teams if that's easier, but you're all still kind of working against each other. So yeah, it will be very competition based, because effectively it comes down to whoever then finds the emerald. It'll be announced in chat if they have found it, because I guess myself, Penguin, and Simo will probably be on that stream at the same time, and whoever gets near the emerald, we'll know if they've gotten it or not. So, yeah, that'll then be announced, and then whoever has it, so it turns a little bit more into a battle, just to keep the competition high. So, yeah, once you are ready, actually, I'll use wood so I know where the door is. So, we have got to toy around with these zombie spawners. So,
Is it on peaceful at the moment?
yeah, I'm just about to change that.
I'm just thinking. There's not a lot going on.
Yeah, I'm really excited to invite some viewers to come on and just play with us, because yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Just pinning everybody against each other, and all just doing it all on a live stream. So I will probably not be necessarily joining it. I'll probably be in creative mode, kind of narrating the whole thing. Otherwise, I'll probably get a bit lost in the gameplay itself.
And also, you know where everything is, so it's going to be a bit of an unfair advantage on everyone.
Exactly. So I will have the whole thing set up, ready to go. Everyone who does play, they don't necessarily need to chat, but if you're listening to, or at least in the Discord group, just mute yourself, and then you can kind of get my voice cues as to what's going on. I will have push to talk on, so at least then I can be talking at the same time. Looking good, mate.
Thank you.
Okay, so now what we've got to do is
Yeah, switch me to survival. I've already got everything.
set it to normal or hard?
Normal.
We'll try normal.
Yeah, we'll try normal, see how that goes. Because remember, with more people, it's going to be a lot easier than two of us with armor. I'm using an iron sword as well, just because you don't want to kind of one-shot the zombies.
Should we give them a little bit to start spawning?
Okay, I'll start running around, just to get the spawners cranked up.
Come on, zombies. Why are they not going for you?
Oh, that's because you turned creative back on for me. I didn't realize.
Huh. Yeah. Join button. I'll have a look into that. Right now, it's just been kind of focusing getting the content out there. So I will start having a bit of a look into all that sort of extra functionality. Okay, are you ready to start hacking?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Already off the bat, I'm thinking we need skeletons as well. Just because it is kind of easy to keep them at an arm's length and not take the damage.
Yeah, good point.
Where the skeletons would just be enough of an annoyance just to keep knocking you back.
Yeah, I suppose if you were helping me right now on this spawner, we'd probably have it destroyed by now.
Yeah.
Come on. Nailed it. So, yeah. It'll probably be a lot easier with like 20 people or something like that. It's going to be incredibly easy to break that.
Yeah. So I think if we add some skeletons in here.
Alright. Do you want to jump in creative mode? Throw the spawner back there and maybe throw in a couple of skeleton spawners, like maybe one behind this wall and one behind the wall after it. But I mean, we could always increase the difficulty as well. Wow, the screen is really dark. Can you guys all see what's going on in this room?
All right. I just no. I just remembered about the wither skeletons because they're like obviously they're black skeletons. They're a lot harder to see in the dark. They might be a handy little one. Just these guys here, beelining it to you. What are you thinking? Keep the big boys in or leave them out?
Yeah, actually, it's not bad. I mean, it is pretty easy for me to deal with them alone, but did you add the zombie spawner back over there?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, the wither skeletons, they just beeline it straight to you. They're quicker than everything else. See, look at this big guy. He's sprinting after you.
Let's just give you a bit of an idea as to how tough it's actually going to be. I've taken off all my armor. Okay, that's brilliant. Poison spiders? That's a good idea.
We'll save the poison spiders for in the tower.
Yeah, actually,
Because
that's...
that is for spiders. This is kind of like the undead room.
Yeah.
But yes, thanks for letting us know about the poison spiders.
Pick all this stuff up so nothing's laying around. Alright, so you've put... we'll put another...
That's a lot of skeletons.
get a wither skeleton. We'll get a standard skeleton. Alright. So what we'll need to do is... Because, yeah, with us three, with us two, with all the netherite stuff, it is quite difficult.
Yeah.
Which is what we're after. So, anybody who is going to do this gauntlet, they're not going to start off with armor.
You're probably going to get maybe a stone or a wooden sword to start with.
Yes.
What are you thinking?
Yeah, that sounds about good, because they'll need something to break the spawners with.
Some minimal form of defense.
Yeah. Alright. Let's have a look at the spider area. Let's get some web up in here. And some spider stuff. Cave spider, spawn spider. A fermented spider egg. Yeah, I do have a Discord server. Let me know if the link on my channel is working. Because, like, it's just on my channel. But some people have been saying that they haven't been working, so let me know if it's not working. I will quickly jump in and create a new link and I'll post it in chat. Okay, so if you come in, it is just going to be, yeah, toxic hard. Alright, excellent. Man.
I was just trying to lay down the groundwork first before doing that. Oh, you making it so they literally just have to crawl super slow through the whole thing.
Yeah. Or if they've got a sword, they will be able to break it. But the idea is, yeah, if they rush it and rush into it, then they're just gonna obviously be slowed right down. So they just have to keep battling through it while the spiders will just keep coming at them.
Oh, you're gonna have to get rid of the ones in the staircase.
Why is that?
You can't get up the stairs.
What do you mean? What are you saying?
I'm saying, come down here. Alright, turn your flying off, and then try and get up the stairs. It won't let you.
Yeah. We're forcing them to use the sword. To break the webs to get through it.
Oh, I thought we were gonna do like there is a path you can take without being slowed.
Nah. Nah. I think by creating a path that makes it too easy. Did you just spawn the skeletons?
I accidentally scroll wheeled.
Perfect. I think spiders will be hard enough.
I don't know, skeletons might be slowed by webs.
Okay. Here's the stairs. Oh, you want to do them in here too?
I wasn't going to go up all the way, but I was going to make it so you had to go through this room, and then when you get to this point, you've
Alright.
got free access, but you got spiders climbing up the walls and crap.
Alright. Sounds alright. There's already a spider way up the top here. Okay, so the leap of faith is good. So, I guess the good thing about the leap of faith in this instance is, if someone goes before you, you're going to be able to figure out whether that one is safe or not. Then we'll come through here. Okay, so the maze, we just have to remove the torches in. I might leave that to you, Penguin.
What?
The torches in the maze.
What about them?
They'll need to be removed.
Why?
Because we don't want them to see.
Yeah, we do.
And I can't do it on stream because then everybody will know the path. Okay, so...
Cannot confirm nor deny whether or not there's going to be skeletons spawning in this room.
Oh yeah, that's right. We were going to put skeletons in the maze.
Yeah.
Um,
Because they knock you off.
yeah.
And then you got to run all the way back to the start while fighting skeletons.
The name Wet Sock. I don't know. I guess it was just like a silly name. Like I wanted something that I guess would be annoying.
Annoying as well as a bit of an innuendo.
Yeah. In this area, everything is spawning. There's witches, creepers, endermen. That is loud. Get out of here.
If only there was a way you could just turn off creepers.
Okay, so, quick tour of each house. So, I've made them look like so they've got like carports in them, just to give, I guess, a little bit more of a real house sort of feel. But each house has got some element of decorations to it. Fireplace, back door. I didn't put any doors on it because I don't want to encourage... Like, you could build a door when you're in this section. You could build a door and put it on, and that'll stop enemies from being able to come in, but I don't want to give that obvious easy fix. There is a creeper in this room already. Go on, down the hole. I'll take care of him later. This one here looks like it's got a little bit of a kitchen-ish. Skeleton's having a rave party. Guys, this isn't your house. This building here is...
That's what you think.
Did you put skeleton horses and zombie horse? You did.
Yeah, why not?
This is like a house under construction. Get out of here. This is not your house. Let's go with Sigan.
I am a horrible creator.
So that this house is like under construction, so you know, we don't want, I guess, every house to look completely identical. We do want some differences between them so that it gives that element of interest. So effectively what I'm after is the next stream on the Gauntlet is going to be I guess round 1. So that's where we're going to have people actually jump in and play it.
Probably like a beta test.
Look at all that delicious XP.
Did you like my little trap?
Wasn't a trap, you just threw them off the edge.
Yeah, spawn them and punch them. It's a trap. Spawn trapping. I learnt it from Call of Duty.
Nice. This is a supermarket. So these chests you can't actually access. They are just there for aesthetic looks. I guess you could take it. I hope you remove all of these horses.
Hey, guess what? You can ride them.
What? And you don't need a saddle?
Apparently not.
Nice. Some more buildings. Yeah, so my channel's been marked as educational. And a couple of milestones I've reached. I have hit the 100,000 views collectively through all my videos. The gaming ones are slower to pick up, and I guess that's with a lot of gaming. Yeah. Yeah, so the gaming aspect is slowly picking up, but my educational stuff is just rocketing ahead, like, by far. If I stopped gaming and just did education, it would be like a marginal difference to my views. If I stopped the educational stuff and focused on the gaming, well, then there would be a massive difference. I've got one more house as part of the tour. So yeah, another basic house, except this one gives you automatic access to the carport. Nothing special about it. It's just there, I guess. I'm thinking, obviously, more housing around the place. Maybe like a derelict area over here. So the houses are kind of destroyed a bit. So it gives like multiple elements to enjoy. Jaden, welcome. Welcome. How you doing, man? How I grew so fast, it's a complete shock to me. It really was a complete shock. Um, you know, when was it? Penguin 900, was it yesterday?
Yesterday when I got in from work,
Yeah. So,
he's carrying on about hitting the 900, and now he's carrying on about nearly hitting 1,000.
yeah, it's been unreal, the growth. So but yeah, Jaden, I hope you're going to be a part of this gauntlet. I guess a quick brief again, just covering it so that you can see what's going on. But this very first room here is just chaotic battle, skeletons, zombies, that sort of
What's the
stuff.
spawns looking like?
Don't know. Go have a look.
Oh, I thought you were in there.
Thank you very much for joining us. Talk to you next time.
I'm not even going to ask what happened outside of the map.
Yeah. While building, we got a little bit bored. So,
I don't know where the lava came from, though.
you know what? It nearly looks a little bit like a map of Texas. Like, you know. But in this tower here, there are three levels of spiders, which we've now branched into the fourth section. Which
It looks like a weird looking head.
like this islandy part here is like the mouth.
Yeah, you're looking at it upside down though. Now,
Yeah. That looks like Wallace's head. You know, Wallace and Gromit.
yeah, this is the eye.
If he had a crab claw for a bottom jaw.
Yeah, it's an elite mandible from Halo.
So once you're into the fourth section of this tower, which is I don't know, somewhere about here-ish, it's a wall walk. So you're just a single block spiraling around that you just got to walk up it and not fall. Otherwise, you have to do it all over again. When you finally get up to here, there are 3 leaps. 2 of them are safe. 1 of them is not. Which then takes you into this room here. Which is the maze. So, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. In the maze, there will be skeletons on the floor. So there's a single block that you got to run along. That's 2 blocks high, or the 3rd block high. You got to run along that and navigate your way through. Obviously, jumping over the gaps, etc., etc. Make your way to the end. From there, it's just a stair climb straight up. Some more treasure chests and stuff like that, where you can collect a few more bits and pieces. And then the final leap of faith, where you jump down in here. Once you get into this area here, where all the houses and stuff are, there are beds. And there's going to be stuff that you can destroy. So the whole thing is made entirely of bedrock through this whole section here. It's once you get into here, that's where there's going to be beds, wood. I might scatter some iron blocks around the place so that you can really build up your arsenal, because in here, you can already see the spawns. Obviously, those aren't spawns. They were penguin. But spawns are already coming in natively. So when we start adding loads and loads of spawners, that's where things are just going to get intense. They're just going to be everywhere. And the idea is to find a piece of hidden treasure. I might actually do 2 or even 3 hidden treasures. So, 2 people can find it. It's effectively the last person or last group to get it to the top is the winner. Yeah. I can join your Discord. Drop me a link. But yeah, so I've just got a couple more things to do in this area before we are officially ready for the live stream. I've just got to fill out this whole township area here, really build it right up so that there's a lot of buildings and a lot of things to inspect and do. Then I'm going to get all my spawners in, make sure that they're pumping out enough enemies to make it really challenging but not impossible. And then I guess it's just a matter of just testing each section with Penguin and Simo to make sure that we've got enough complexity without it being crazy.
Enough complexity without it being too complexity.
Exactly. You know what? I might go smooth quartz block. And then we will go yeah, we'll use the warped planks. Don't want that. Then if we go okay, so let's just get that up.
Wilt.
Yeah, I was going to write Willy, but there wasn't enough space.
You could write milk. And just have a ton of milk in the chests.
Milk with a C?
Just make it a little bit taller, you'd still be able to put a K.
I think Wilt. Wilt's fine. No. Get rid of that. Okay.
Boy, you broke one of your... You broke your W. It's Gilt.
No, that was you who broke it.
No, it wasn't me. I was placing, not breaking.
You were breaking.
Don't know what you're talking about.
What do you think? An enclosed sign or open?
I'm thinking glowstone.
Good enough. Good enough. So, we've got to come up with a few more building ideas. What do you think? What are you thinking?
Glowstone palace.
I don't want it to be too bright, though. Okay, so there's a spider in the church.
Well, we've got a church. What about an anti-church?
Well, this is kind of like an anti-church, really.
Is it got the burning fires of damnation? I'm thinking sort of warehouse type thing. So like a bigger building. What do you reckon?
Yeah. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? We are just discussing how we are organizing all these spawns. Because this here is the church. So I'll give you a quick overview as to what's actually happening at the moment. So this is the Gauntlet that we are building. This is the final room. This is where pretty much the win will happen. But this is the very first room over here. In here is just going to be like a mass of just enemies spawning. You just got to take them out, take out the spawners, and then I'll open up the next section, which is the tower. 4 layers of spiders. Good to hear. 4 layers of spiders. Before then, there's like a walk to get to the top. 3 leaps. You have to choose the correct one. 2 of them are safe, but 1 of them isn't. I might change that on actual stream day. In here is a maze. So in here, there will be skeletons, and you've got to like tightrope walk, jumping over the gaps, etc., to make it all the way to the end. If you fall off, pretty much there's no way back up. You've got to run all the way back and start from the beginning again. Once you get to the end of it, you climb up. This is the final room where I guess you do a bit of a briefing. I guess in the stream I could probably hold it up a bit till we get a couple more people in, till you feel confident. And then jump down, which is the final leap, and then you're in this final zone. In here, there are things like beds, there's materials that you can use and craft stuff with. So you can choose to respawn here if you die, whereas the rest of the gauntlet, if you die, it's back to the very beginning. But once you're in here, you can just continuously spawn in here. So, yeah. We've got a few houses set up already. A little supermarket. We just came up with the name of it on this stream. So, don't know if it's necessarily gonna stick, but I like it for now. There's a house just here that is under construction. I don't think we're going to keep the horses. I'm thinking of putting more buildings here. What are you doing?
Shed.
Oh, okay.
White concrete, so it looks like it's concrete floor.
Nice.
So that way it's not like an elevated building like the rest of it. It's more like a workshop you'd find in real life. The concrete's kind of flat on the floor.
Oh, yeah. I'm digging it. So what we've got to do is fill out the rest of this area. Penguin. Push to talk.
What about it?
Don't hold it.
I wasn't.
You were.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Basically a troll race. Yeah, more or less. You can work as a group, so I will allow groups to form. But obviously it can't just be like, 10 versus, 10 solo people. We would have to even it out so that it's somewhat fair. But effectively, yeah, you could run this solo, you could do it in groups, but I think if it was going to be a group thing, so if you came in and you were like, oh, hey, me and these other two people were doing it in a group, when you find the treasure, because there's going to be some treasures hidden in this whole area. Once you found the treasure, you need to craft and build your way up to the top here. And your whole group needs to be here. So it can't just be you. So if you're doing it solo, obviously it's just yourself that needs to be up there. So that's kind of the advantage of being solo, whereas a group, all three of you need to make it up.
Unless your one of your teammates gets eliminated.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't think we're going to do an elimination. Like once... So for the entire gauntlet up until this final room, there is no way to respawn except for back at the start. So rather than you know, if someone jumps in and dies instantly, they're instantly kicked out. That just seems a little bit, I don't know, unfun, unsportsmanlike. Whereas if we let them respawn at the very beginning, they can do it again, because that would make it more fun. You know, if you get like the underdog who got killed over and over and over and constantly had to go back to the beginning, they finally make it to the end, and the first thing they do is get the treasure and then get their way up. You know, that would make it loads of fun. Don't you agree?
I like the idea of the elimination style. But that's just me.
Yeah, I mean, we could do it. We could do it multiple times. So we could do it in that sense where it is an elimination style. So once you die, you're out. We could definitely do it like that. But I think just for the, I guess for a fun introductory part to it, allowing people to continue playing. We just set like a time frame. So like a time limit. So you've got, you know, 2 hours to complete it. 3 hours to complete it. 4 hours to complete it, whatever. What'd you think?
Yeah.
Good.
We'll try it one way, and then to start with, and then we'll go into my way, because it is better. So we should finish with my way.
I like your modesty.
Is it modesty or is it just confidence?
Stupidity.
You admire it.
Yeah, I suppose, why not?
I aspire to have your level of stupidity.
There's a little gap there. So the aim is to kind of vary it up a bit so that no, obviously two buildings are the same. Where some of them might have a hidden room in it. Like there's one over here. I think I've left it open. See, there's a hidden room under the floors. So it's getting to this level of trying to find the treasure that's going to make it so difficult. But again, it's not going to be any further than just one block below. So you're not going to have to dig, you know, 3 or 4 blocks just to try and find it, especially on the entire map. It won't be out in the open. So these hidden rooms will be inside houses or buildings or even a part of the construction site or something like that. It's not going to be, yeah. You're not going to have to dig up the entire sidewalk or anything to try and find these hidden rooms. So, but
to find his anyway, I might sneak a couple in that he doesn't know about.
No, you won't.
No, you're right. I won't. I promise I'll put some in. You know what? For putting those fences in, I'm definitely doing it. Spawn one more spider and I'm going to bed.
Oh, you have to cover the bedrock there. Slap
You know
happy
why they call
cowboy.
it bedrock?
Rock and roll in bed.
Yeah, I guess.
So we got some spawners in here.
Do they?
It does.
Are you sure?
What do I do with this dead space here? Actually, let's look up some flowers. Cornflower. Sunflower. That was like the creepiest creeper ever. He's like hanging down the alleyway. Hey man, you got the money?
Asking if you want. He wants to know if you want some of that unbleached flour.
Hey. One flower, $2. Let's do it. Come on. Pay me. We've got some graves here.
No, I don't know. Did you just say grapes or graves?
Rope.
Yeah, right. Fair enough. Understandable. Have a nice day.
Okay, so there's lots and lots of flowers. Lilac.
Allegedly.
Pink tulip. Red tulip. Sunflower. Peony. Crimson roots. Blue orchid. We've got poppy. Perfect. Really getting this place decorated, aren't we? Perfect. This is a mighty fine shed you've got.
Yeah, I was thinking, did you want me to do like 2 strips of glass in the roof? So it's kind of like them sunlight letteriners. You know how you got some sheds, how they got those like semi-transparent strips in the roof?
Yeah, yeah.
Did you want me to do something like that? Just
Mate,
so it looks like a
you
shed?
have full autistic freedom here.
Don't tell me that.
Why can't I plant a flower on your roof?
Because it's concrete.
I'm pretty sure flowers will
Try,
grow in anything.
try and go outside, get a flower, and jam it in the concrete.
It works.
See how that goes.
You know how many times I've done it?
At least once.
Exactly.
Doing it and being successful are 2 different things.
Was extremely successful. So what gave me the nickname Steve Jobs.
Jeeves Stobbs. Well, if you're Jeeve Stobbs, then I'm Gil Bates.
Oops. Alright, well. Note to self, don't plant flowers close to lava.
Why? Are they flammable?
Very.
Who'd have thunk it?
No, right? Get out of here. How many times have I told you?
Nothing for you.
We don't have milk.
Only Clem.
Man, that is ringing in my ears. I have to say the Enderman is probably the most annoying creature in the entire game.
Well, I don't know. Pigs are pretty bad.
Out of here. Look what you made me do.
So what do you think of my warehouse? I call it Steve's Jobs.
Are you going to give it a name on the roof?
Yeah. I will in a minute. It's funny because it's a meme and a pun.
Very punny.
If you know, you know. I don't even know.
So, yeah, we just got to flood this area out a bit more. Will they spawn in here?
Hey, with the light, I've just put the light in here so I can see what I'm doing.
Ah.
Yeah, it's not permanent.
We'll have this house face this way. We'll have this house face this way. What you get for being in my way? What do we have in regards to hedges? Cactus. Perfect. That's just like a hedge, isn't it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Closest thing to a hedge would be...
Bush.
Is there bush?
I don't know. Look.
No, there is not. I didn't think there was. And Headed up to here with you, traitor.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Get out of here.
What if I said no?
2. Stop right there, criminal scum.
Stop right there, criminal scum. You have violated my mother.
Warped fungus on a stick. Interesting.
Intriguing.
These horses just never learn. Okay, so this shall be sandy area. Okay. So this will be a sandy area. That is a tall cactus. Yeah, 3 tall should be enough. Let's get some more sand down. Okay, let's go another round here. Perfect. So this area is going to be like a really sandy area. So I guess what I'll do is level it out. So like this one here, and I'll put like a bit like a sand temple. So again, I don't want any two houses to be the same. So like this here is Penguin's creation. Doesn't work. It doesn't work. Oh wait, it does. Look, you killed it.
I wasn't trying to kill it. I was trying to make it awkward. The splash awkward potion.
Oh,
I mean, it definitely did work on you as well.
yeah, I feel really awkward.
No, you don't feel the change. You just notice it.
One of them old tricks.
That old chestnut. I wonder what an awkward creeper looks like. That's rather awkward.
Yep, that's probably enough right there. Perfect. So once this sand area is done, then I can put the sand temple onto it. Oh, actually, do you reckon we could make like a bikini bottom on this sandy part?
Only if you want to.
Like try and make like the chum bucket and the pineapple.
I'm pretty sure people have done that.
But I want to do it. Plenty of people commit suicide, and that trend keeps going. People keep copying that.
Well, I found a long mundane potion.
Don't try and change the subject.
Fine, I'll drink the awkward potion. Well, it didn't make me awkward.
Well, can't make you something you
Yeah.
already are. I will destroy your shed.
I'm already destroyed on the inside.
Good, my spiders. Be free. Okay, so for a bikini bottom, we need orange. Honey block or honeycomb? Put them both down so you can have a look. I think the honey block comb, the honeycomb block, as opposed to the honey block.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Alright, sweet. Do you think a bigger pineapple than that? Or is that big enough?
Maybe you could go bigger.
Six, seven. 7. Hi there, welcome to the stream. We are just working on the Gauntlet at the moment, and in this section, I am building like a little bit of like a SpongeBob inspired pineapple, I guess. Need my help. What do you need help with?
My friend, I think I'm going to have to leave you. I'm struggling to keep my eyes open.
Too easy, mate. Yes, the virus link. What's up? Green block. What do we use as a green block? Block of emerald. No.
Alright, I'll speak to you all later, ladies and gentlemen.
Too squeezy, mate. You clicked on a vid with a Russian description. Alright, tell me what happened. This looks a little bit like a pineapple. Yeah, who lives in honeycomb under the sea? SpongeBob bee pants. You Google translated it. What'd you get? So there's that. Now we're going to go for some clean decorative stone. Smooth stone for the chum bucket, I think. So we have SpongeBob, the Krusty Krab, and the chum bucket just here. 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. And what did you end up getting? I am a mega who has access to the account of this deleted comment with a link to the site. This deleted comment. Interesting. I probably wouldn't worry too heavily. Realistically, if a hacker had, say, access to your account or something like that, they're not likely to post comments like that. If a hacker had access to your account, like so, I guess, how do I admit this without sounding too bad? When you recycle your SIM card, for your mobile phone, that SIM card, that number, if you don't keep it, goes into like a waiting pool for a while before it's available again, and that means it could go to someone else. A friend of mine and we ended up getting a SIM card, and it had someone else's account, I guess, linked to it. So we ended up getting access to this individual's Facebook. Jump bucket? Why not? So what was I saying? Yeah, so when a hacker has someone's account, they're gonna notify you pretty quickly and very personally. So, like, if I had your email address, and I had access to your YouTube, I would probably take your most popular video, set it to private, and then send you an email just saying, hey, I have your account. I've just set this video private. If you don't pay X amount of money to this PayPal account or, what do you call it? Western Union or whatever it is, I'll delete everything you have. Build a cheese bucket. What, you just mean a yellow bucket? because this is a SpongeBob themed section. If you haven't been keeping up with the entire stream so far, this is all part of a gauntlet that I've built. And if I take you up to this section here, you can see that obviously it starts from way back there, and there's a horde room, so there's just zombies and skeletons and all sorts, and you're given so everybody who joins on that stream, so I'm inviting viewers to come and play with me, what I give you is just a wooden sword. It's just a world. It's just something that I've whipped up. I'd consider putting it on Realm, but at the moment it's just for fun. It's more a case of making sure. Penguin just makes a mess everywhere. It's just making sure that, I guess, it's something that we continue over and over. You know, if we do the gauntlet and it goes off really well and a lot of people are really enjoying it, then I'd consider setting up something a bit more permanent and allow people to just join and do it whenever they want. But yeah, so this very first starting room, like I said, was just hordes, which are given just a wooden sword. That's all you've got to begin with, and you've got to work with everybody to get rid of all the spawners before I open up the next room, which is this tower. This tower has 4 levels to it. Each level has spider webs and spiders. Those spiders escaped this room. That's fine. So you got to make your way to the very top. Then you got 3 drops to pick from. One of them is dangerous. The other 2 are safe. You then make it into this room here, which is a maze, like a tightrope maze. So you have to make your way through to the end. Once you've done that, you climb up this tower. You collect some bits and pieces that I'll provide before falling down into the final room, which is this one. If you're on my Discord, what we're going to do is we're eventually going to have this up so anybody can just join in. You just express to me that you want to join, and I'll get a stream booked in and let you know when and what time. And if you're available, you just say, yeah, let's do it. I'll try and make it for a weekend, obviously, so that most people are going to be free. But yeah, so at this final room here, this is where you can see that the buildings are made from things like wood and brick, stone, all that sort of stuff. There's, I mean, glass is pretty useless, but sand and that sort of stuff. So you can build in this room, and there are beds. So if I come over to here, there are beds. And I'll probably put like a small sort of a farm, so it's got some animals, so you'll be able to get some food and that sort of stuff. But basically there's just going to be horde after horde after horde coming through here. Discord server, it should be wetsock, same as this, 5294 I think. Get that back up so you can see it properly rather than me just flicking out of it straight away. But yeah, if there's any difficulty finding it there, it should be on my YouTube channel page. You'll be able to access it from there as well. So we've got Chum Bucket. No, we're not going to be able to spell chum on that. We got SpongeBob's pineapple, and now we've just got the Rusty Crab to do. We need wood. And we need glass. Clear glass. I think light grey glass should do this one. Off memory, we will just do... Okay. Perfect. Uh, yeah, well, I mean, it should be on my my YouTube channel. Like, if you just go straight into my YouTube channel page, um, on the banner where it says Wetsock, it should have Discord and Facebook just there. If you can't find it, let me know. Okay, so the wooden floor. We'll ignore the kitchen to the Krusty Krab, but we should be able to now go like that. Perfect-ish. Yes, yes, this is the parkour. So this is the final area that's just going to be like a treasure hunt slash battle, effectively. But the whole gauntlet starts from back here. Ah, okay. Give me a sec. Let's invite people. Um, Perfect. So, the link should now be there. All right, brilliant. So, this very first room here is just a spawner. So, I'll build another room here. This is where all the beds and stuff are going to be. So, for everyone to start out. So, they just set their spawn pointers there. You come into here, and everybody needs to work together to destroy all of these spawners. So, there's quite a few of them. And I think we're going to put in a couple more. But there is quite a few. Once all of the spawners have been taken care of, I then open up this section here. It will be bedrock, but for now, I'm just using wood just so I know which room it is I'm digging into. From here, you'll get a chest, so that'll have more wooden swords for anybody that, you know, broke theirs, etc., etc. And then you come in here. This is where the spiders are. So you have to make your way through all this web so you can find the stairs. And then when you're in here, again, same thing. It's just trying to make your way to the stairs. And then into a third section, more stairs. And then you get into here. This is where you walk this tightrope all the way around. I haven't put any breaks or anything in it because I thought that wasn't necessary. Because effectively all the breaks are going to come in the next challenge. So there are three tunnels to choose from. One of them is safe. Sorry, two of them are safe. One of them isn't. One of them is very bad. But you go down this trapdoor, land in the water, you're all good. You come through, and then in here is where the maze begins, and you can already see that there are breaks. So you can see the whole thing is made of bedrock. You can't obviously jump on top of it, so if you fall off, you need to come all the way back to the beginning. So it is a maze. You got to work your way through it all, but I am not going to reveal the secrets to the maze. But effectively, what you got to do is you got to make your way through this whole maze till you get to this end part. Now you have to stay on top. We've still got to add some skeletons and stuff. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. I'll get to it straight after the stream. um, so there will be skeletons on the bottom of this maze trying to shoot you off it, so it does give it that element of danger. So you can't just take it slow. You do need to show some hustle. They won't be spawned though, so you can just get to the point where you jump off, kill them all, and there won't be any more placed down. You then climb up this tower. I'm using the Bedrock version. I know, I need to get Java. But, yeah, once you're into this safe room here, you're, you have the choice of either waiting for your team. So I'm thinking about maybe opening this up so that you can do it in a team, or you can do it solo. But from here, you then come into this section. So you fall down that tower. It's a leap of faith, just so that there's no way of being able to go back from it. It is just a straight tower fall. And once you're in, obviously all these houses, they are decorated to an extent, so you are able to get some materials. What version? You know what? I couldn't tell you. It should be latest version. Yeah, I couldn't tell you. But anyway, so from in here, there are going to be building materials, and as you can see, there are beds. So you'll be able to then change your spawn point. So once you've done all the hard work, you can spawn in here. And now this final challenge of the Gauntlet in here is to survive the hordes. So there will be zombies, there will be spiders, there will be zombie piglins, there will be just as much stuff as I can throw at you as possible. But the aim is, in most buildings, so not all of them, in most buildings there's going to be like a hidden room. So this one here I've left it open, but you come down here, there'll be a treasure chest, and within there will be an item that you collect. So whether it's like a block of emerald, or whether it's an emerald, or something that you're not going to be able to make at all on this map. You will take that, and either if you're solo or in a team, all have to make it through to the center, and you have to get to the top of this. So you have to build your way up. So that just gives that element of difficulty. So there is sand that you can use, obviously. You could use the stone, smooth stone, concrete that's in this building. If you craft yourself a pickaxe or something like that, you could use the sandstone here, the bricks, whatever you choose to use, wood, to build up to the top. It's entirely your choice. But if you're doing it in a team, all team members need to make it to the top with the treasure. So that's, I guess, where it becomes isolated, so you can work together. So yeah, so I've got a few houses. I've got one here that just says that it's under construction. There's a shop here. There's a hardware store. It's gonna have some sort of sign on it soon. That was built by Penguin just this stream. But then we've also got the church. So it's got obviously graves. And then inside the church, I made it a bit sinister. It just says die. But there's already a heap of spawners in here. But again, the church even has its own hidden room. But I will change up the locations of these hidden rooms. But they will be inside buildings only. So you just have to make it from building to building, dig up effectively the floor to finding that hidden room. It will only be 1 block deep. It won't be any more than that. And once you've found it, jump in there, have a look around. But there's also remembering to bring some materials with you, because otherwise you're just forced to dig down there before you find your way out. So what I will do now is, do I have bedrock? No. Bedrock. Sand. Get rid of sand. Okay, let's finish off this roof. That's okay. If you've DM'd me in the comments or in Discord, I'll as soon as I finish the stream, I'll find out and I'll let you know. But yeah, so this entire place is going to be obviously boxed in because I don't want any daylight to affect any of the spawns and enemies. So there will be sections of it that will be lit. So obviously you can see the lava in the center here. This just adds to the difficulty of building. So you're going to try and build around the lava. I'm thinking probably open that up. Just to make it a little bit more difficult in regards to building. Where is lava? Perfect. All right. Oh, seriously. Oh, that's chat. Give. Underscore block. Okay, so this is just for some faster building, huh? Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, we'll focus on just quickly finishing the lava first. Actually, it's done. Oh, no, it's not. Yeah, I will need to learn all the quick building stuff. Because I did all of this manually. So it takes a while. It does, it takes a while. But worth it. Worth it when it comes to the eventual stream day. Place the border block. Hmm. Place a block at the top of the border block. Ah, okay. So you reckon go into survival? Does it need to be survival, or can you just walk? I am gonna go get some revenge. Oh, it's turning daylight. They are lucky. Oh, they despawned. Alright. Okay, so you need space in your inventory for it. Right. But I assume I've just given us... Yeah, I should actually. Good thinking. I only put it on because I was testing each area, and I guess I just left it on. Because I was wanting to get a bit of a feel for how many there would be. I'm sure that just said water block. I do need this. Water block. Okay. Border. Okay, so I place a block down and then put the border block on top. Is that right? Place the border block. Right. And then I put myself in survival mode. What? Place the border block. Ow. Was it placed wrong? So place the border block, then go. So I was in survival. See. It's a border. Oh. Oh, you mean as in like people can't get through it? Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. So, all of this is made of bedrock at the moment, so nobody's going to be able to get out of it anyway. So, yes. But that's actually really handy to know. That's really cool. So if I want to prevent them from leaving, yeah. Right. Thank you very much. Could probably, yeah, not have even worried too much about that. Because when we are doing the stream and I'm inviting people to come and play with me, it's going to be uh everybody playing but me. I'm going to be moderating the whole event. So, if someone's being, nasty or just not being pleasant or polite, I'll take care of them and that sort of stuff. But I will also be kind of commentating on the whole event. So mid. Well, thank you very much, mid. Appreciate it. Said mid, yeah. Mid. So what we'll do is we'll quickly finish off the crusty crab. Oh, that's okay for now. For the stream, because I'll be getting it all set up, like I've shown with the treasures and that sort of stuff. This house here. Because I'll be hiding like a treasure that everybody's after. Or maybe even a couple of treasures, so there might be like 2 or 3 different treasures through this whole area that you've got to find. But you only need to find one. And then you build your way up to this platform, and you'll place it in a chest. And that's you done. And the first person to do that, or the first group to do that, is the winner. Let's go glass. And go light grey, dark grey. We'll go light grey, I think. So the crusty crab was too easy. Yeah, I don't know if you already saw in the Discord server, but there's a section for the Minecraft Gauntlet, and that's where pretty much everyone's going to put their expression of interest. Just so we get the names and stuff together as to who wants to be in it. I'm gonna have to remember how the crusty crab looks. Darkwood stairs. Darkwood stairs. And it's metal at the back. So we'll go for more of a stone. I think polished stone. Smooth stone. Yeah, why not? Concrete powder, concrete powder, concrete powder. Grey concrete, white concrete we want. I mean, it's not vital that you have your name down as expression of interest. I will obviously remember certain people. And if you've already deemed me in Discord, I can keep that message aside, and that's not a problem at all. This is gonna be one dodgy looking Krusty Krab. Okay. Well, I mean, it's not too Krusty Krab looking, but oh well. I'm sure people will get the idea. Remington Eclipse. It's a very elegant username. We'll do is then rid of that. White concrete. Stairs. That's probably good enough, really. Glass. We've got a black glass cube. Done. So there's my SpongeBob set done. If we get a fence post, actually. Let's get rid of the black concrete. Sweet. It's the best I can do. That's probably not the best I can do. I could probably do much better, but it'll do for now. It will do for now. So we got a Krusty Krab, pineapple, and chum bucket. Got a hardware store. We've got just a creepy building, supermarket, a log cabin. But as part of the Gauntlet, you're going to be able to destroy any of this to use the materials as you please. Probably one of the quickest ways is going to be tearing up the dirt or sand to build your tower up to the top. Yeah, the Krusty Krab is a little worse for wear. I'm not convinced on these. They look like rude fingers to me. Let's get some uh glowstone. Thank you. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the support. Really appreciate it. Means a lot to me. But yeah, this is the final section. This is where the final race comes in. So once you have made it here, it is going to be incredibly tough, but you are going to be able to respawn in this section. The rest of the gauntlet, once you die, you're back to the beginning. There is no, getting to the maze and dying and then going, oh, let's just restart the maze again. No, you need to go all the way back to the beginning of the whole challenge and work your way back through. So that part there has its own set of challenges, but once people have kind of gone through, because that very first room, the spawners need to be destroyed before you can move on. Well, spawning in theirs or for that section is not going to be too difficult because all the spawners are gone. I'm not going to regenerate them. And then I guess it'll be the same for the spiders. If all the spawners get destroyed, again, you just run up the tower. That's all sorted and done. It's basically just this maze that's going to end up being continuously the same. And then once you're in here, same deal as everybody else. There is going to be, I guess, wool blocks and stuff like that. Looks like there's already sheep and stuff, so... Yeah, I will be making use of some of the command blocks. For, like, say, controlling certain aspects to what people do. Nothing too major because I will be moderating it and kind of narrating the whole thing. Yeah. Honestly, Penguin put all these in here. Wow, you're slow. Noisy. Okay, bats are fine. I don't mind bats. But it's everything else. I think we've cleared it out. Apart from you. How do you keep getting in here? Yeah. Well, hopefully I won't need to use that in the stream. Hopefully everybody who is in is just in for the fun. And I don't need to kick anyone, but, I guess there are always exceptions. So if I have to kick someone, I will. And I mean, I won't kick anybody for just a useless reason. I'd only kick people if they're being rude to the point of it not being funny. If they're poking fun at me or a penguin or Simo and it's just for a laugh, not a problem. you know, we're all pretty chilled. But being abusive towards other people won't be tolerated. You'll just be given a warning. If you don't knock it off, then yeah, then kicked. Competition talk will be allowed, obviously. So, say two people are kind of getting down each other's throat a bit. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so competition talk will be allowed. So, you know, like two people can bag each other out as long as it's not being taken too far, that, you know, the language isn't um too intense. It'll all be allowed. So it's not like we're going to have crazy strict rules. It's basically just be kind and courteous, have a bit of banter, have a bit of fun. Just no need to take it over the top, basically. Which isn't a ridiculous request in most cases. But yeah, this is the Gauntlet. So we'll do another loop through. What is the time? It's nearly time to wrap up the stream. So what I'll do is one more cycle through. And actually what I'll do is, because there's only a couple of people on at this point, I'll go through the maze and show you how to beat it. And this is only at the end, so no spoiling it for anybody else, because you'll have a head up on the competition if you're watching this. So in here, spawners, you have to take them all out before you can progress to the next area, because that's going to be bedrock. Once you're in here, you get wooden swords again. So, sword. So I'll fill that up with wooden swords. And then once you're in here, you need to face the spiders. So there are spawners, but there are webs. So that's why we're giving you a wooden sword, so you can at least cut through the webs. Because it would just be... I mean, it would be hilarious to watch people struggle and carry on because they can't get through all this web because it's taken them so long. But, yep, once you've gotten through all of this, you're finally at the top. This is where I guess it starts coming around here. So here, I guess, just in some friendly competition, if someone's running just in front of you, you could accidentally bump them off, unless they're your teammate. But you go all the way around till you get to the very top. So again, that just increases the risk of falling, moving up into death. Take the leap of faith into the water. These will change up, but one of them's got lava. I was thinking about maybe increasing the depth, but here is the maze. So you can see that it is 3 blocks high, so if you fall off, you can't just jump back up. You do need to come back all the way to the beginning. Yeah, definitely. Perhaps maybe I'll do like another stream just before we're ready for the actual gameplay, and I'll invite a whole heap of people to come in and I guess view it on Visitor, just so I can close off the this maze, so nobody gets access to it and sees it otherwise. But yeah, you can see that you do need to run along here. There will be skeletons on the ground, so they're going to try and shoot you off. But you can see here, you got to try and make it. Oh wow, are we spawning skeletons? I'll talk to Penguin about that one. But effectively, there are dead ends. So if you come down here, you come around, you think this is the end, but it's not. Wrong way. Did we put... Oh, yeah. So if you fall off in here, you can get back out. But yeah, you can't get in from here, I don't think. No, so you wouldn't be able to jump that. Hi there, welcome to the stream. But come down this way. This is the ending to that maze. Once you've made it out, it's a massive, massive climb. All the way to the top. Once you get to the top, this is where I guess we'll offer some more wooden swords and stuff like that, just to start you off. But you jump down. What are you doing in here? Okay. And this is where, after you've done the leap of faith, this is where you are forced into this area. Now, it is gated. I might put another gate just here. Because I don't want to... If the swarms are too close to it, we don't want to make it impossible for anybody to do anything. So you can run through this way. Get access to the house. From here, you could break 2 blocks. You could make a door and block that way. It's just this way that's left exposed. But you could tear some of the roof down. I think I left some blocks up in there. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, look, my gaming stuff is quite slow, but I do it for the enjoyment, for the fun. I guess there's just something relaxing about it. Because if you've seen my series like on the dark web, hey, welcome to the stream. If you've seen my series on the dark web and stuff like that, I guess my profession and a good chunk of my passion lies in cybersecurity. So, but that doesn't come without its drawbacks because it is such a dark area. So that's why when people ask me, you know, am I at risk or something like that? Not likely. Not likely. Hackers don't go for your everyday person. Hackers go for people with money. You know, just to put it simply. A simple gamer like all of us, hackers aren't interested in us. Not unless you've got a lot of money in the bank. Pretty much they'll just investigate you. If you're not worth anything, they forget about you. It's just the simple fact to it. You have scammers, and what they will do is try to rip every cent possible. So, even if you've only got $2 in your bank account or $5, it doesn't matter to them. They want that. They want every small amount they can. So they don't employ phenomenal tactics. That's where all these scam links came from. They're just scammers. They're not the smartest people in the world. So, you know, it's basically you have to give them your money. But yeah, like I was saying, the gaming stuff is I mean it's got some value, and I've got a few new games lined up to play, and I might branch more into the darker, possibly sinister comical sort of games. You know, I played There Is No Game. That stream was absolutely amazing fun. That game was absolutely brilliant. Loved every bit of it. And now I'm doing the Walking Dead Telltale series. I think I've got to record the next episode tomorrow. Because yeah, it takes a good hour and a half at least, depending if anything goes wrong. Like if my face cam, if it freezes, is it frozen? No, it's not frozen. Thank goodness. If my face cam freezes or anything like that, I have to re-record it for obvious reasons. So, you know, you don't want to sit there and see an episode of, you know, Walking Dead Telltale gameplay and the person's face is like, and they're talking the whole time. It's, yeah. So some parts of it are really, really enjoyable. Other parts is when you have to re-record and you're like, I don't know, the decision you made is, you're like, oh, I should just change it. But then you're like, but that's different. You know, I want to keep the story the way I had originally recorded it. So, but yeah, no, I've got a whole heap of new games, other games lined up to play. And I might start working my way through Steam because I want to start getting back into Dead Island, Phasmophobia. There's going to be the second Forest that's going to be released apparently this year. What's it called? Sons of the Forest, something like that. If you haven't played The Forest and horror kind of gets you a little bit edgy, don't watch it. But if you do enjoy horror and you have played The Forest, check out Sons of the Forest, the trailer. It looks absolutely epic. So I'm super excited for that. There's also Valheim. But I guess I want to stick to games that are a little less known. What time is it for me? It has just turned 10:45 p.m. So I have been streaming now for what? Nearly 2 hours 20. Actually, I should have the time here. No, I don't. And I put my OBS down. Oh, 2 hours 18 minutes. Christ, it's right there in my face. But yeah, so get excited about this this Gauntlet. It's going to be a load of fun. And if it goes well, then I would consider doing a lot more of them, a lot more frequently. And even getting it up on Realms so that other people can play and manipulate it and change it, alter it, and then we can all jump back in and play it again. You know, it's just, you know, it takes one person to start something, and then it takes a community to really build on it from there and make it something that's really worthwhile. A lot like this entire game, actually. You know, Mojang built the original game, but then a whole heap of fans started building out on that, and you got some absolutely fantastic texture packs now that, you know, built by fans, which is absolutely amazing to see. So I'm going to start soon another sort of mini series of Minecrafts, of like not necessarily how-tos, because I'm not 100% obviously on Minecraft, just because the years it's been since I played it. But I guess some of the basics, because they have just put up, well, not just, recently they just put up a whole heap of the RTX texture packs on. So I'm going to give my RTX card an absolute hammering and just see how it comes out and how it looks, because I'm really pumped for that. I downloaded them all, I installed them all. I've just got to fire up those worlds because you got like the neon texture pack. So I'll go through and just do like some short videos on stuff like that. I do know Simo is a little bit more cluey with his Minecraft builds and that sort of stuff than I am, so I might get him to jump in with me and let him kind of run the show. I'll just annoy him and see where it goes from there. So Yeah, this is the beginning to the final room. Still got a what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sections just on this half still to go. And then yeah, pretty much the same on the other side. So yeah, there's still going to be quite a few hours worth of work to get put into this, and I will do that over, I guess, the next week, and then I might post like might upload like a short video, um, just showing the progress that's been made over the week, so you can see that hopefully these sections here will all be done, these sections here will be done, and then I'll be working into this section. So I got to break this up. And I'm thinking maybe this corner here, perhaps even split it a little bit. So like say here, split. And this section here could just be like a really big garden with like a water feature in the center. And then this last half or last section that you can see is in the shade. I might make it kind of like a real dumpster fire of a place, so that, you know, you've got like buildings that are like broken and that sort of stuff and really just torn apart sort of area. And then I guess some townhouses all the way up to the graveyard. So like real condensed living. And then, I don't know, I'll work in some other stuff here. Any particular buildings you'd like to see? So I've already got like a shop. So I mean, I could put in another one. There's a real Greek theme to it, doesn't it? These blocks. But yeah, I don't know what else other than like a dumpster fireplace, a garden, townhouses. It's a hardware store. I mean, it doesn't look overly pretty, but hey. Penguin did his best. And then there's the church. I built this one today, so it's still not 100% yet. But I mean, I am somewhat happy with it. Especially with like a little sneaky room here. So yeah, that might do it for this episode. You know what? Penguin said that he could see a human face in this before. I'm kind of seeing like a sock puppet, nearly. But yeah, this was because he got bored. I don't know how far that goes, this line. But yeah, he decided just to take off in one direction and he was gone for ages. So yeah, I'm not following that. But this is the whole thing from like obviously a wide shot. So if there's anything that you'd like to see added to it, any particular obstacle courses or anything, if you want it to be more obstacle course based, let me know. But I mean, obviously this is just like a beginning gauntlet. So it's got some challenges, it's got some aspects to it, because I mean, you know, I see other people doing the obstacle courses, and I've done a couple and they are fun. But this just provides all elements, especially when it gets to the point where you can build and craft. So it's not just, you know, you're forced into going one direction. Like with an obstacle course, you're forced to go in one direction and there's a gap, so you have to jump it, just like everybody else has to jump it. Whereas here, you can craft whatever you want. You know, you could dig up the stone and wood here, and start making yourself a stone pickaxe, and that just helps you mine quicker, or a stone shovel, which just means that you can dig up the sand quicker and the dirt quicker. You know, it really opens it up for anybody to really excel. I will put maybe some iron somewhere, actually, like iron ore. Iron ore. Um, hmm. Let's go grass also. I know I said it was going to be the end of the stream, but sometimes I just can't help myself. So, let's go. So I will start hiding some scattered iron all over the place. But everything is only going to be 1 block deep. Other than the actual treasure areas, they will be deeper than 1 block, but you'll be able to obviously see that they are. But other than that, nothing will be more than just 1 block. So you can just quickly tear through a single block layer and go, okay, I found some stuff. Sweet, perfect. Just like the actual hidden rooms, all of them are going to be within the buildings. So like, say if I was to do a hidden room here, it would be in one of these 3 buildings, and I would just go so I'd have to do that. Then what I would have to do is that. And then what I would have to do is what's his was sandy color. So we'll go with blue, because yeah, why not? Ah, damn. Oh well. I'll figure that bit out. Sand just sinks. So it's... Oh, I could actually do... limestone? No, it's sandstone. To the untrained eye, it would look like there's nothing there. Sweet. That works. So, yeah. I'll probably go... Let's go emeralds as well, actually. Emeraldus. Yes. So, effectively, what you would do is, as soon as you get into this area, your aim is to find this block of emerald. There might be 3. But you then come down. And let's go a chest, actually. We want the best. Only the best. So it'd be like that. But then if I go stone, and I go stone, sand, get rid of that. And then I go carpet. So that's the whole aim of this challenge, is for you to come in and check each house. So you dig up the carpet and you would smash through and try to find the hidden room. So you can take the roof down and you can break some of the wall. So you could probably build doors. So you can door up a house. That'll at least keep anything from spawning in here, but there'll probably be a spawner in the house as well. So you'd need to break that first. Then door up the house and then rip up the floor to see if you can find a hidden room. Once you've found the hidden room, go down, have a look. If it doesn't have the emerald, you have to come back up, move on to the next house or next building and see what you could find. So, yeah, that's going to be the whole challenge at the end of the gauntlet. Once you found it, like I said, you got to build your way up here. And once you're up here, this is where you have won. This is the end. So it's first person or first group. I'll extend it out 2 groups, but in the group setting, bond60e.net 024x. Did you receive this link? Or play it back at 24? No. Is that a new one? Did I cover that one? I don't think I covered that one, did I? Have I covered it? I don't even know now. There's been that many. So yeah, so you're going to have to leave this section here for me to work on, because I got to get the rest of the buildings up. And then this whole section here I'll have to finish off as well. But then once it's all fully completed, that's where we'll start to get into some fun. So we come down here. Chest. Why do I keep putting it away? So this would be like an example, effectively. So you just move building to building to see if you can find that emerald block. Once you found it, you get it up to the top here, and you've won. Obviously, that's after you've passed the start of it. You pass the start of this, get into this room, find the emerald block, bring it to the top. And that's you past the gauntlet. Yeah. Get excited. I know I am. I can't wait for it. I will do an update probably next week at some point, showing what progress I've made on it, how much more I've done. And then once I feel that it is completed, I will have myself, Simo, and Penguin do like a dry run of it to make sure that we get the spawns right, make sure that we've got the intensity levels right, and see if we can make it all the way to the end. Because if us 3 can make it to the end, then surely everybody I invite should have a chance. So, but yeah, that's probably going to do it for this stream, guys. It's been now 2.5 hours. So I will wrap it up here, everyone. If you do want to be a part of this and you do want to jump in and be a part of this gauntlet and face all the challenges, join my Discord server. I've left a comment in the chat, but I will have another look at the link on my channel and update that because it just seems to be having issues every now and then. But yes. Other than that, I will start to post it more in the each video that I make, so you can just go straight to my Discord. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. I haven't checked what my subs are just now. But yeah, we're creeping closer and closer to that 1,000, which, you know, when I first started doing these sorts of videos, I would never have thought to reach 1,000, let alone this quick. Because yeah, I started uploading. When did I start uploading? Like the 8th of January or something like that. 5th of January, 8th of January this year. So it's my 4th month of uploading videos. I think I'm at just over 200 videos. So that's roughly 3 videos a day for a while. I was doing 3 to 4 videos a day. So yeah, it was tough. It was tough. The amount of late nights that I've had, even the There Is No Game stream that I played, that was just intense. 5 hours. So, you know, a lot of hard work, but I guess it's all worth it in the end. This would definitely be worth it in the end, especially when you got a full lobby, and we're all just, I guess, riling each other up and seeing who can get to the end first. So, but yeah, that's gonna do it for this stream, everyone. I am now ending it. So, thank you everyone for watching, and until the next time, peace.